a personality shaped by being an athlete and a background in mainstream sports media, I found that the stories I was most interested in telling were the ones often overlooked, the ones that might not otherwise be told, the ones that show the intangible and not just the highlight reel. The Sports Council is about highlighting the great, the good, the unique, and everything in between in the Pacific Northwest sports world. I'm Jamie Council. Thanks for joining me.
You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, the Tri-Cities leader in sports.
Welcome to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports. Well, it is officially basketball season, and we are at Chiawana catching up with Gary Jonas, head coach of Chiawana girls basketball. How's it going?
We're off to a great start. We really are. We just beat a really good Prosser team last week, which is a great win because we're really young.
Yeah.
So we're off to a great start.
I think I remember that game last year, first game of the season, and it was the other way around. We'll say that.
Yeah, it was. And they did that in our place. So that was a little rough start to us, but it was probably really good for us last year, actually. So.
Yeah. So let's start with moving forward. You had a lot of big losses, of course. Being on this side, you're so proud of the players that move on. And of course, we're talking about Malia Rude, now having a great start to her collegiate career at WSU, and Kaya Foster at New Mexico. Yeah. So have to be proud of them, but it also leaves some gaps with the Riverhawks.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, they're irreplaceable, right? Two Division I kids are hard to replace. And it wasn't just those two. There was three other pieces, Mia and Maddie and Eva that did a lot of good things for us and were big contributors for us. So, yeah, tough to lose those guys, but we've got some young kids that are really hungry and doing a great job for us early on.
Yeah, so we'll get into the players that returned, and we'll notice a lot of the same last names. Yeah. And speaking of that, which kind of ties into that, was question marks the last time that we talked with the new high school opening up with Sageview. You're sitting down looking at your roster, looking at the kids coming through the program, saying, are they going to be at Chiawana?
Yeah, there was some unknown early on, right? And then it gets worked out. And so we are lucky to have the kids that we have. We're blessed in that way. And we've got a great group, like I said.
Yeah, so a lot of different of groups. So let's go through the individual players. Top returners for Chiawana.
Bailey Maldonado is the first one that stands out, right? She's our alpha. She really is. She's our alpha in practice. She's our alpha in games. She's our vocal leader. She takes care of things when we need things taken care of, and that's where it starts for us. And then from there, you've got kids like Gianna Medeles, who will be a 4-year starter in the end. Emily Thompson's another big returner for us. She's incredible. There isn't really anybody I trust more with the ball than a kid like her. So those are the three big returners, and then we've got a bunch of new faces. As
is the game of high school basketball. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about the new faces. Quite a few contribute.
We do, yeah. Bray Foster's a name that comes right away. Kaya's little sister. And she's not Kaya. We don't need her to be Kaya. We need her to be Bray, and that's kind of what I've told her. And she's done a great job filling a role for us that we needed. She's a tremendous rebounder. She has an incredibly high IQ. So that's kind of one of the names. And then really you get down to it, we got a couple of transfers from Pasco High, and they have fit in really well for us. Mia Salgado and Jayla Wright Jackson. And they've done a good job just kind of filling in for what we need right now. Just getting acclimated to our system, the way we do things, the way we practice. That was all new for them. So they're doing a good job kind of getting into that role and understanding it. And then from there, it's our young kids. We've got 3 freshmen that are with us, and 2 of them start for us, and 1 comes right off the bench for us. And so they play a lot of minutes for us.
A lot of those names, we kind of alluded to it, but that's something that you're fed by the same families, it seems. Last year you had a couple last names, and even next year you'll have another Rude coming up through. Yep. So it's kind of a cool thing, that the family aspect. Teams are families, but here it's really family. Yeah,
it's a little different in that regard, right? And we, like I said earlier, we're really blessed with these kids and these families that trust us to coach their kids and know we're going to push them. And yeah, we love it. I mean, it's been great. I wouldn't want to coach anywhere else. I really would. I love it here. Our administration here at Chiawana is incredible. They do a great job supporting coaches. And these kids are just great to be around. And they're junkies, right? I remember saying that to you last year with last year's group. They're just junkies, and this group is no different. They're in the gym all the time.
What year is this for you?
This is my third year being the girls coach.
Okay, I'm getting old, so I start to lose track of things.
Yeah, someone told me, my wife actually just said, this is your 26th year of coaching. Wow. And I hadn't even really kind of thought that through. I was like, yeah, this is 26 years. So we're all getting old.
And we're all getting old. I like that. I like that. Misery loves company.
You ain't kidding.
And now in your third year, you found a home at Chiawana.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, being on the boys' side prior to this for a decade or so with Chad, and he does the same thing. It's a family atmosphere. You'll see on his staff, I think every coach under him is kids that played for him now. And it's the same concept, right? It's that family environment. Coach Maldonado is Bailey's dad, and Kaylee's dad, he's on staff, and he does a tremendous job. And then Coach Rude Anna's on our staff, and she does an incredible job with our posts and what she does. And so, yeah, it's the same concept. It really is kind of a big family for us.
Absolutely. And this year, you just talked about getting the big win over Prosser last week. A very good 2A program. What are you trying to learn at this point of the season? Still very early on, but looking to set the tone.
Yeah, who can get it done for us? Right, we're going to put kids in positions in these early games. Post Falls was no different before Prosser, right? We played everybody, and we're doing that to try to learn who can do what for us and who can we trust in certain situations once league gets started this weekend. So yeah, that's what we're trying to accomplish early on in a season.
What are you working through the most? What are the growing pains or holes you're trying to fill currently for Chiawana?
Yeah, that's a good question. Really, we lost a lot of scoring. I'd say it was probably close to 90-some-odd% of our scoring is gone. And so replacing that is a lot of it. And really just trying to figure out who fits into what positions for us is really what we're doing right now. So that's really the goal these first couple of weeks.
Goals, have you guys set them for yourself this year?
We have. And Bailey takes care of all that. Bailey is that alpha, like I said earlier, that she's the leader of everything from goals to how practices are held to a certain standard. Like, I can rely on her for everything.
So I'll have to ask her about goals for the season.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll talk to her when we come back.
Perfect.
Again, we're catching up with Gary Jonas, head coach for Chiawana girls basketball. You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Christmas is in the air at Krispy Kreme Yakima, and the Peanuts gang is here. Celebrate with Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and a festive holiday dozen, perfect for parties or any holiday event. And while you're in, add a dozen original glaze for just $9.99 every day. Raising money? Krispy Kreme is still helping you raise some dough. Ask in-store about fundraisers. Be sure to download the app for sweet deals. Krispy Kreme, 2805 Dupertail in Richland. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
Living in a rental shouldn't mean settling for poor-tasting tap water. With Soft Water Specialists, you can have pure, clean drinking water in your home, easily and affordably. Our countertop filtration system removes impurities, improves taste, and fits perfectly in any rental space. Plus, it can produce hot or cold water. No big installations, no hassle, just fresh, crisp water. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, and love your water again. Soft Water Specialists. See why we have a 5-star rating on more than 600 Google reviews. Visit softwaterspecialist.com and love your water where you live.
This is the moment many car buyers wait all year for. The model year-end sales event is on at McCurley Chevrolet. As new Chevy models roll in, remaining 2025s need to move fast. It's the perfect time to trade in, save big, and grab a deal you won't see again till next year. These are the offers people plan around. Get here before they're gone. Experience the Model Year-End Sales Event at McCurley Chevrolet. Your way home.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
You're listening to Jamie Council on the Sports Council.
I'm Bailey Maldonado. I'm a point guard, and I'm a senior.
I'm Chiawana Medeles. I'm a shooting guard, and I'm a senior.
First question for you guys is, now you guys are the seniors, the leaders, and that's something that Chiawana always has, are the people to look up to, that you guys had some great players that left the program last year, and now it's you guys. How have you felt that you've stepped into those roles?
I think we've stepped into great. We've been just on our girls, just leading them. We definitely have a new team than last year, so just getting the girls to compete at the highest level and just be ready and just keep them prepared.
I think we stepped into the senior roles pretty good. Just showing good leadership, being leaders on the team, helping those on our team. Yeah.
Obviously, leadership looks different for every single player. What does that look like for you guys individually?
Just showing them more of our program and how we run things and how we do things in practice. And if they have questions, ask us.
Yeah. One way I'd say that I stepped in is just like as a guard, point guard, just like getting to know. Like obviously our team is new, so just like the different positions, the plays, just like little things like that. Just been like the role model to them, just to help them out, just help them in ways if they have questions. Like G said, that we're more than happy to help them, especially our new group.
Yeah, so leadership is important, but also, showing up to play is important too. So you guys did lose. I think it was about 90% of the scoring. How have you felt like the early going of this season has been? Last year you guys didn't beat Prosser, but you got that win this year, so that's one check off.
Yeah. So just like in the summer, I think our summer we did really well for a new team, and so just like our guards, our younger ones stepping into those roles, and then obviously me and Gianna just helping them throughout the way. So I'd say our summer went really well for a new team, and then we came in, played Post Falls, and we got them pretty well. But then at Prosser, that was one of our biggest, our checklist on the list where we wanted to get them.
The hit list.
We went down there and we got them, which is, I think we're all pretty excited about that. Especially they came into our court last year and just got them. So I'm glad we went down there to their court and got them over there.
Yeah, and so what have you felt that you guys have really put on the court working to get those results so far?
I'd say we're more aggressive, way more aggressive and faster. We just we're ready to go out there and just 1-2 punch. And so no matter what that comes to, if it's our defense just being scrappy, or if it's on offense, just finding the right opening shot. So I would say definitely is like our defense and fasting aggressiveness.
Gianna, what would you say is the strengths of the team this year?
Definitely our defense and just sprinting the floor. We're a team full of guards this year, so just really getting up and down the court and getting buckets.
Yeah, it's a bit different of a team than people are used to. Chiawana, that you have, the Twin Towers, 263, and now you guys are a little smaller, a little faster, so doing it in a different way.
Yeah.
How have you guys adjusted to that piece of things?
Well, like you said, we're a team full of guards. We're not as tall. So just doing the little things like boxing out, getting tips on defense, just the little things that are keeping us in the ways of just like we're not tall. So we got to do the little things like boxing out, getting tips on defense, talking on offense, just being communicators in any ways we can. That way we are tall in a way.
Exactly.
You basically said it all. I mean, our communication definitely something we still need to work on, but I think that at the beginning of the season we're right where we need to be at, and
hitting the milestones, and you guys have hit those thus far. And Bailey, I asked Coach what the goals were, and he said, you know what, that Bailey has
Bailey's
it under.
got
Bailey's got it. So this is a question for you. Coach deferred to you.
Yeah.
Goals for the 25-26 Chiawana girls.
I'd say just obviously each game just getting better in any ways we can. But big milestones for us, I'd say, is just MCC champs for just start off with the MCC and then hopefully come districts and playoffs. We just compete and play well. Who knows where that lands up for us? Either it's a dome or if it's just being at districts, who knows? But for sure, we want to be MCC champs. But most importantly, we just want to be the bigger team out there. Obviously, we're not tall, but just doing the little things, I think it'll get us far.
To get there, what's the next milestone? How do you want to progress going forward?
Yeah, like I said, just being the bigger team in ways just like boxing out. Another thing is just getting our girls to compete at this high level. That like we are a new team, and so the girls who didn't play last year or just coming in as freshmen, obviously our 3 freshmen have been big for us, but just getting them to compete at this level and just be dogs out there. And then again, just ways to get us there is we just got to be the most aggressive team, talk, communicate, just do those little things. I'm pretty sure that will get us pretty far.
So it's more about take care of the little things and they'll equal big things.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that. And both of you guys are seniors, so we don't want to look past this season, obviously, but what's next for you beyond the halls of Chiawana High School?
Yeah, so I'm going to go play at Central Washington University over there. I'm going to go play over there and study psychology. I'm just super excited. I made a great connection with Coach Rennie and Coach Jess on my visit, so that's big for me. It's having communication with my coaches, especially quick. So just going to go play, and I'm excited for that, but this season is most important for me right now.
Is your dad ready to say bye being your coach?
I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Obviously, I'm not really sure. But honestly, one thing that I am grateful for this year is it's my senior year, and I'm going to go play with my little sister for her freshman year. So that's one thing that I am excited about. I get to share this floor with her one last time, and hopefully it ends out pretty well for us.
Share the floor with your sister, with your dad being a coach, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoa. And then my sisters played 2 years of high school ball. So just seeing them play, and then me and Kaylee get to share the course and with my dad on the bench is pretty special. I will never forget that.
That's amazing. And what about you? What's next for you?
I definitely do want to go play college ball. I'm excited for it. I'm currently just taking it day by day and seeing where it takes me.
What about to study? Do you know what you want to study?
Yeah, I want to go somewhere in the medical field. Eventually I want to own my own business one day, so
okay,
I'll be going for nursing.
So you guys are smart. Okay. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Well, you guys, thank you so much for your time, Gianna and Bailey, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Life happens. Lucky for you, the new ICCU Central Plus checking account comes with benefits, including cell phone protection.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
That's right. Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
If you've got a winery, brewery, or dairy, why buy industrial parts and supplies from across the country? Central Industrial Sales is your local source for supplies and equipment for the dairy, food processing, winery, and brewing industries. We specialize in custom fabrication, industrial cleaning equipment, sanitary fittings, valves, pumps, chemicals, and many other supplies. Everything's available through our website, by phone, or by dropping by our office. Call 509-375-4032 or find us at centralindustrialsales.com.
Christmas is in the air at Krispy Kreme Yakima, and the Peanuts gang is here. Celebrate with Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and a festive holiday dozen, perfect for parties or any holiday event. And while you're in, add a dozen original glaze for just $9.99 every day. Raising money? Krispy Kreme is still helping you raise some dough. Ask in-store about fundraisers. Be sure to download the app for sweet deals. Krispy Kreme, 2805 Dupertail in Richland. Come in with a sweet tooth, leave with a smile.
This is the moment many car buyers wait all year for. The model year-end sales event is on at McCurley Chevrolet. As new Chevy models roll in, remaining 2025s need to move fast. It's the perfect time to trade in, save big, and grab a deal you won't see again till next year. These are the offers people plan around. Get here before they're gone. Experience the model year-end sales event at McCurley Chevrolet. Your way home.
Hi there, it's me, the Water Boy. Are you tired of water that doesn't taste or smell right? Woo! At Soft Water Specialists, we can remove contaminants and odors, leaving you with better tasting water. Your appliances will last longer, your clothes will be softer and brighter, and your skin and hair will feel incredibly clean. And right now, get 0 down and 12 months same as cash on all our water systems. To transform your water from H2O no to H2O yeah, call Soft Water Specialists today.
Listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, the Tri-Cities leader in sports.
My name is Kaylee Maldonado. I am a 9th grader, and my position is a point guard.
I'm Maisley Wolf. I'm a 9th grader, and I'm a shooting guard.
Welcome to Chiawana freshman year. How's it going so far? Early goings of basketball season.
Yeah. The team is great, and we have great connection and chemistry. And I feel like it's really fun to play with everybody.
Yeah, like she said, our bonding is great. We're just going to be fast, and it's going to be great. So.
And Chiawana is a program that's not afraid to get, young people involved. And freshmen, you can come in and make a difference. And while you guys are new to the program, your last name isn't. So talk about that, of preparing you to be a part of the Riverhawk program, of not being the first in your family to be a Riverhawk.
Yeah, my sisters grew up from Sunnyside, but my sister, she led the way for me, and now it's making me comfortable, and especially the team, they're just good team bonding, so I love it.
Yeah, my sister, it was always fun to watch her, so it's just it's fun to be able to look up to her and know that the ways of playing and playing with a team and making sure that we're playing together and not just as one person.
Maybe you guys answer this in the question, but what is one thing that your sister prepared you for of playing high school basketball?
Yeah, playing as a team and just being together.
I would say she knows her role, and that's something that I really take on, because I know that when she's gone, that will be me. So.
And what about what they didn't prepare you for, that you guys are having to learn the good old-fashioned hard way by yourself now in the hardwood?
I would say the speed. She can't really tell me, but that's something that I was whoa, but it's getting used to it. So.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Just you're never really prepared for the speed difference, and we play a lot, but it's just you're never really ready for it, and nobody can prepare you for that.
So. Exactly, you have to learn it on your own. And you kind of talked about it, learning the role, which it looks different every single year depending on what team you're on. So this year, what roles do you guys want to play for the Riverhawks?
Just being able to move the ball, and being able to push and just look up the floor, just playing as a team.
Yeah, I think transition. I think my role is to run with the ball and pass it to whoever's open. To anybody.
What would you say is the strength of this team on the floor this year?
I would say our speed. We're going to be really fast, and I think we move the ball really well, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah, we're fast, and we can shoot the ball, so it will be fun to be able to kick it out and make some good shots, and it's really fun.
I talked to Bailey, and she was saying that the goal this year is to fight for that MCC championship. What do you guys think it will take to get that done?
Definitely playing as a team and making sure that we have good connections, and just being able to
know the plays and be able to run them so then we can get good shots and good looks.
Yeah, like she said it. I think communicating on the floor is going to be huge for us, and like just kicking it out or just moving the ball, I think it's going to be really, if we can do that, we'll be fine.
For those that are interested in watching Chiawana Riverhawks, what can they expect if they come to a Chiawana girls basketball game?
I just think they can expect fun and exciting basketball.
Yeah, the hype will be so fun. Like, we have pretty good student section, and our bench energy is really good this year, so it'll be fun.
And you can't forget the band.
Oh yeah, the band. Yeah.
One of the best bands in the MCC.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for your time, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Again, catching up with Chiawana Riverhawks girls basketball. You're listening to the Sports Council on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports.
Well, that'll wrap up this week's show of the Sports Council. Thank you for joining me on 1340 ESPN, your Tri-Cities leader in sports. A reminder, the Sports Council happens 4 times a month, 11:30 a.m. on Thursdays. But you can listen to this show not just over the airwaves at 11:30 on Thursdays, but also on demand at 1340ESPNradio.com via podcast. Wherever you get your podcasts, just search for the Sports Council, and it's also available via YouTube. So lots of ways to listen to the Sports Council and support our local sports community. Until next time, I'm Jamie Council. Now we go back to your originally scheduled Seattle sports programming.